In this clip, Virat Kohli is talking about Rohit Sharma. Watch how he uses his voice to make you laugh.
अब मैंने बोलना है कि यार लोखंड वाला में बहुत ट्रैफिक है, वो पता कैसे बोलेगा कि अरे वहाँ है ना बहुत ये है.
He has 4 habits just like this that will make you socially confident. First, he avoids getting stuck in boring conversations by responding with a joke before answering seriously.
What is the reason for this journey of Puma and the success?
My heart's beating fast because I've already said it to you backstage. You spit sign me at the right time.
You don't even have to say something that's laugh out loud funny. Anything to communicate that your goal is to have fun is enough to create a more playful vibe in an interaction.
Where you're the managing director of Puma.
Let's go. देख के बता सकता हूँ कौन है यहाँ पे. कामचोर कौन है?
If you don't know what to say, you can build on something someone else said like this.
Excuse me, what is a patola?
Patola is a Punjabi good-looking woman.
Good-looking woman is a patola.
Yes, wearing a suit.
Okay.
And after that, you can then answer the question genuinely. But even then, often conversation dies down because people tend to give one-word yes or no answers. Instead, watch what Virat does here.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Kohli?
Thank you. Great to be here finally. Never been to the office. I told Abhishek I don't want to come to the small office. So he made sure he got a bigger place and a lot more people to meet. But I'm finally here and I'm happy. So yeah.
To do this, just express what's going on in your mind after the initial yes or no. But the most confident people socially are typically also the most selfless. You will regularly see them extending appreciation. With Virat, he often shares praise about others, but he doesn't just say a generic compliment. Instead, he makes it specific like this.
Saw him play. You understood what people were talking about.
Yeah.
You know what we are witnessing here. So amazing, amazing. I haven't seen someone time the ball better than me. MS and me actually have a great understanding. We don't even like if we're running between the wickets and if he says 2, I just close my eyes and run because I know that his judgment is so correct that I'll make it.
Generally, people appreciate praise more on the traits that they've worked on, like skills or character traits. But if you want to make this special, show appreciation with your action. The cliche actions speak louder than words is a cliche because it's true. Here, Virat is talking about a thread his father gave him. He's talking about giving that to Sachin to show what he meant to him.
I couldn't give you anything more valuable, and I just want you to know how much you've inspired me and what you mean to all of us, and this is my little gift to you.
This is how you make people appreciate you more, when you show that you appreciate them. This brings us to telling stories. Being a captivating storyteller is one of the best social skills. So let's break down how Virat tells great stories. First, when you're telling a story, describe the location and set the scene. This will help the listener visualize the scene in their mind. For context, here he's talking about Sachin Tendulkar. Notice how clearly he describes the surroundings.
So we entered the change room and everyone's busy organizing their stuff. And I am not bothered about my stuff. I just let my bags be the way they were and I was just looking at him.
The next thing to do is to take the listeners on the same emotional journey that you went through.
And you know, I'm just observing whatever he's doing. I mean, think about it. I've looked up to this guy for my whole life, and then right now he's in front of me in the Indian team change room, and I'm like, I couldn't sort of process that moment.
The way to do that is to describe how you were feeling in that moment that you just described. To make your funny stories memorable, adopt the voice and body language of the characters in your stories. Here he's talking about Rohit Sharma.
अब मैंने बोलना है कि यार लोखंड वाला में बहुत ट्रैफिक है, वो पता कैसे बोलेगा कि अरे वहाँ है ना बहुत ये है.
And watch how he copies Harbhajan Singh's mannerisms.
विराट कोहली गेंद के साथ stretching like Harbhajan Singh. But ये clip, this is going to go viral.
Your impressions don't have to be perfect, but you do have to commit to them. That's what matters more than perfectly mimicking someone. The final habit in this video is one of his greatest strengths, and that is to start leading yourself. Most people think leadership is about getting other people to do what you want, but there's a deeper form of leadership that anyone can follow, and that is to take responsibility for yourself.
See, leadership, I learned from many people. I learned a lot from MS because I played majority of my career under him. But in general, I feel leadership is firstly to be able to take responsibility for yourself.
This means taking responsibility for areas of improvement in your life.
I was very realistic about my abilities because I'd seen a lot of other people play. and I did not feel like my game was anywhere close to theirs.
Step 1 to mastering social skills is to accept that you need to learn these skills. The good news is by watching this video, you've already done that. Step 2 is obvious. Make a plan to take action.
Your mind can help you make a plan, but your heart will help you apply the plan. That's my experience.
One thing I've found about making plans is that making plans is easy and following those plans is also not that hard. But sticking with those plans is the hard part. And to stick with something, you have to have a strong vision of what you want to do. Something that's personally motivating for you. That's why taking personal responsibility is important. Obviously, you're not responsible for something that's outside your control, but you are responsible for how you respond to it.
The preparation is in my hands. The results are not in my hands. And I just have to stay true to my instinct. If I have to hit the ball, I have to hit the ball. That is my only responsibility.
And you are also responsible for knowing your values and taking action to live in accordance with them. I've referenced values a lot in this video. If you want to learn why living in accordance with your values will make you confident, check out this video.